Let's start by focusing on one concept per clip, managing your HP. Because of enemy EMP advantage, the team needs to take extra care to protect key areas of the map, while my Sombra marks the enemy Sombra. I have a bit of space cause their team is setting up, but I get out when I see the ball engaged to avoid me getting hacked. My priority is keeping Sombra away from our high ground. This means my Illari is out of position. I have to early contest to force the Venture to shoot me instead of my teammates. I notice that my Ana is busy healing others, so I regroup with her to avoid getting EMP'd on point. The Venture succeeds in trading their life for my last support, meaning that the enemy team has a healing advantage for a bit of time. Okay, replay number 1. Due to our map control, the enemy team have to use more resources to remove our good positions. We absorb their aggro, all the while managing the time I have to recontest the point multiple times. I early contest to force the Venture to shoot me instead of my teammates. But here my pit stop should have been closer to my Ana instead of on point. Luckily, I recognize my mistake before their Sombra gets in position, but the Venture still follows up. I position to avoid damage and try to influence Venture to shoot the wrong person. But now that both my supports are dead, this bomb heals me back to full, while guaranteeing the trade kill on Venture. Unluckily, the bomb is too short, but well timed, cause it disrupted Hammond's rollout and the two Sombras were busy. I contest their supports, winning time until my Illari comes back. Notice how I land somewhere the enemy cannot easily follow up. Let's watch a bit more before having a replay. Replay number 2. I try to finish the Ana with the melee boosters combo, but do not do enough damage. Before helping others, I have to worry about my own survival, so I decide to regroup with my support instead of trying to eat the Illari ultimate. Counting how many teammates are with me to then understand which team has the advantage for the Endos fight. My Ana was one corner away from me, and because of my team's map control and positioning, the enemy team has to get through me first to then get to the squishes that are supporting me. Let's take the previous concept to the next level by managing both teams' trading of resources to protect or deny space. Recognize the amount of space you can realistically protect depends on your team's resources, with your HP being the most important resource. For example, not wanting to fight for that enemy high ground, but rather try to coax them into our area of map control. This echo misclick means that our team has more damage right now, so I want to fight for that corner, and the bomb gives us those angles back except for that window, which I go contest instantly to remove the enemy team's map advantage. Let's observe the rest of the fight before having a replay. Okay, replay number 1. We remove their high ground advantage and bait them into our area of map control. Notice how I check my team before confirming my plan. The Doom sleep is a bonus, so in a split second I have to adjust my plan and throw the bomb shorter, which hit Doom, Mercy and Echo. As soon as the Echo becomes a danger again, this good position becomes a bad position very quickly, as the space cannot be realistically controlled anymore. Recognize these key moments for yourself and for your teammates. same as my Lucio did for me, same as I do for my Ana by blocking the door, and despite purposefully saving some extra matrix, I cannot do for my Cassidy. Let's observe how I check which area of the map can be controlled while my team sets up for the enemy spawn advantage. Now, this space can be realistically protected using map geometry to absorb an enemy aggro, as long as we control their Doom ult and follow-up damage. To succeed, I decide to split up the Doom from his team by contesting the space between them and then peel any follow-up damage. All of this while caring for my armor and HP. Replay number 2. Notice here how I flicked to check who the Doom was aiming at before I make my decision. I fake an aggro push to win some time because firstly, I cannot take that corner, and secondly, I cannot control the current space. Then I peel for my Ana any follow-up damage and get out before Echo notices my low HP. You need to look to make plays that guarantee success. There is no need to force the matter. It's a bit like chess where you're putting your people in position to then guarantee the success of the bigger picture. Let's discuss how these two previous foundational concepts interact together to deny enemy space. We quickly go over the first fight before discussing the second fight in depth. There is no way I let this D.Va control our high ground. And this is why I always sombra check certain maps, Moira. Now that we have a good position I can regroup to, I am first to control the next important area of the map. However, I realize that my team is not with me, cause I get no heals or follow-up damage. So I check their situation before making my next decision. Their D.Va makes the mistake I just avoided and takes more space than she can protect, as her teammates cannot get past my team's map control. Given our early resource advantage, we set up for this second fight by controlling where we want the fight to happen. I, as the tank, decides the amount of space that can be realistically controlled. This is another fake aggro that baits the enemy team in allowing me to then counter tempo their push with my bomb. Can you notice the reasons why this goes bad very quickly before the next replay? Last replay. I choose the amount of space I feel I can realistically control, more so now that I have my ultimate. I bait them in with a fake, and just like Torb, they try to force their way in disregarding my team's control of the situation. I use that to counter tempo their aggro with a bomb. We start losing the fight because of 4 things. Mainly, we are taking more space than we can realistically control. Secondly, we are split from our Ana. Third, way too overconfident in our target focus given that, point number 4, enemy spawn advantage and fresh ults. Unfortunately, I recognize our mistake way too late. And now that we lost control of the situation, I use our map control to observe our positions and figure out a way to absorb this enemy aggro and stop the water from overflowing. Unfortunately, the nano does not give us the tempo back because we're still 1 man down, leading to my misplay in not protecting my team's space. Here is the enemy team making the exact same mistake. Given the importance of this fight, we use our strong ult combo to rapidly retake the space and deny the tempo switch. good understanding of the ebb and flow tempo of fights will help you make better decisions on any hero. I am still figuring out the best type of content to provide consistently, so if you enjoyed this work, please let me know and I'll try to improve for the next episode. Thanks for watching. This was Fape for the Fapelele gaming channel.